So you're welcome back. Let's talk about the angle of depression. Subscribe and turn on notifications if this is your first time of joining us. And let's proceed. An object above is looking at an object below. This is the eye of the object that is looking at this very object below. Now, there is what we call line of sight. That is the line that joins these 2 points. Look at it. So this is the line of sight. Now, there is also a horizontal line. The angle of
depression
of this object from this eye is the angle that is made between this horizontal and this line of sight. Let's say theta. So this is the angle of depression. So let's apply this concept now to solve this problem. Now the question says, a woman looking out from the window of a building at a height of 30 meters observed that the angle of depression of the top of the flagpole was 44 degrees. If the foot of the pole is 25 meters from the foot of the building and on the same horizontal ground, find correct to the nearest whole number the angle of depression of the foot of the pole from the woman and the height of the flagpole. Now let's try to represent this information diagrammatically. A woman is looking out from the window of a building. Let's say that this is the building and this is the window level. This is the window level, this very point, the window. And the question says that the height is 30 meters. It means that from this window to the base of the building is 30 meters. And so she observed that the angle of depression of the top of the flagpole was 44 degrees. Now, she was actually looking at a flagpole. This is the flagpole. And the flagpole, like we have said, is on the same horizontal ground as the building. So let's do something like this. This is the base of the flagpole, and this is the base of the building. They are on the same horizontal ground, making this to have an angle of 90 degrees with this, and also an angle of 90 degrees. So now, this is the horizontal. She's actually looking at this flagpole. So this will be the line of sight. This is the line of sight. So the angle was 44 degrees. So here is 44 degrees. Now, if here is 44 degrees, let's check something. I can actually draw a horizontal line that is actually parallel to this line. And by alternate angles, the angle here will be 44 degrees. Alternate angles. This angle is equal to this. Now, let's continue. If the foot of the pole is 25 meters from the foot of the building, that is, the distance from here to this place is what? 25 meters. Find correct to the nearest whole number the angle of depression of the foot of the pole from the woman. So this is the foot of the pole. We are asked to find the angle of depression. That is, first of all, let's draw the line of sight. So this is the line of sight. The angle of depression will be the angle from this horizontal to this line of sight. So let's call this angle of depression theta. Now by alternate angles, the value of this is also theta. Alternate angles are equal. Just the same way 44 degrees equals 44 degrees here, theta also equals theta. Theta is here, 25 meters is here, and 30 meters is here. So let's get the angle. Opposite over what? Adjacent. So tan theta is equal to 30 over what? 25. So tan theta is equal to 1.2. So to get theta, I will take tan inverse of this. Tan inverse of 1.2. And that will give me 50 degrees to the nearest whole number, like it's been stated in the question. So this is the angle of depression of the foot of the pole from the woman. That's the first question. The second question says find the height of the flagpole. This is the flagpole. So the height of the flagpole, let's call it x. The sum of all distances here equals what? 30 meters. And part of this distance, note that this distance from here to this point is also what? X. Because these two sides are equal. So here is also x and here is x. Now, you are asked to find x. If the entire distance here is 30 meters and part of it is already x meters, it means that the remaining part will be 30 minus x meters. It's as simple as that. Here is already x, because these two sides are equal. And everything here is 30 meters. So if we subtract x from 30, we are going to get this other height. So we'll make use of this angle. This is another right angle triangle that we'll have here. 44 degrees is here, 30 minus x meter is here, 25 meter is here. Also take note that the value of this length is 25 meters. This length is equal to this length. So let's go. Tan 44 degrees is equal to 30 minus x over what? 25 over 25. So let's cross multiply. 25 will multiply this. That's 25 tan 44 degrees is equal to 30 minus x. So 25 tan 44 will give us 24.142 is equal to 30 minus x. So let's make x the subject of the formula. It's simple. Let's take 30 to the left hand side. So 24.142 minus 30 is equal to minus x. Minus 5.857 equal to minus x. So minus cancels minus. 5.857 is equal to x. We are asked to calculate the nearest whole number. So for approximate the nearest whole number, we have 6 meters is x. So x is 6 meters, which is x is the height of the pole, the height of the flagpole. So the height of the flagpole is 6 meters, while the angle of depression of the bottom of the flagpole from the woman at this point of the window is what? 50 degrees to the nearest whole number. So this is actually how to solve problems on angle of depression. I'll see you some other time in my next video. Subscribe.